Sickness, you see, is systemic. We know this right now throughout our nation, as many businesses have shuttered and others have been deeply impacted. Careers has been put on hold. Dreams have been deferred. We are working hard not only to address the coronavirus itself, but also to keep life afloat for people. We are seeing how a disease that afflicts an individual also afflicts a whole society. This is why access to preventive health care is so critical, along with good health education. You see, the church's healing ministry shouldn't just attend to the health of a person who gets sick after the fact. We have to advocate for health education, access to healthy foods, and health insurance for everyone too. Because see, look, when we politicize everything becomes about power rather than love. The love of power hurts. The power of love heals. We've seen this in the rollout of the vaccine that has been, well, let's just say disappointing from the very beginning. Not enough vaccine immediately available. The distribution fraught with supply chain issues. As always, the rich have fared better than the poor, and the healthy better than those who are beset by pre-existing conditions, whites better than people of color. It's just been one thing after another. This isn't about assigning blame so much as seeing the big picture. See, some things never change, it seems. We just had a remarkable presentation at Wilshire this week of Anthony Clairvaux's play, The Living. It was written in 1991 about the bubonic plague in 1665 in London. You would think it was written in 2021. All the same issues are present. The politics of privilege, the suspicions of people in power, the denial of the disease, the disparity between essential workers and the nobility, the violence spawned by fear, the outbreak of lying. At one point in the play, a minister reports to the mayor that despite warnings, the churches continue to meet to worship. Overhearing this, a nobleman replies, "Commendable, really? Stupid, but commendable." They wonder if there's any way to keep people from the church. Make the sermons more boring, one suggests. Impossible, says another. Well, here we are at Wilshire doing what we can, as are most other churches, trying to protect the health of the community by keeping our distance from one another right now without having to resort to more boring sermons. We want to promote deep healing, holistic wellness that touches on the physical, social, emotional, and spiritual vitality altogether. The end of the play holds out hope. Two survivors hold out their hands to each other and touch. It's the first time in the whole play, just there at the end, that there is any human touch. It's uplifting, just like Jesus reaching out his hand to touch Peter's mother-in-law and lift her up. We are praying these days that our no-touch healing ministry will help lift the fever of COVID-19, and at the same time, some of our social illnesses as well. Then finally, we will all be able to clasp hands again and return to the land of the living. Amen.